I can complete this. You just gotta believe in me. You ready for this first try? No, neither am I. Probably not gonna get it. But I am going to get it today because I'm gonna grind until friggin' midnight. I also plan to finish the story mode on hard.
We are live at the big Arkham fight. Batman, have you got what it takes?
Yep. Okay, already off to a great start. I tried to double tap again, but that didn't work.
Good evening, Arkham Asylum. Tonight, we will all watch Batman.
I'm gonna let 50 hat do a little bit. Damn! I thought the bat claw would connect. Damn it! I understand that it doesn't have to be a flawless for the two of us, but like I said, I always try to make the first round perfect. First round can and will be perfect.
Ladies
Also, because it's a lot easier that way.
welcome to the big fight. Batman, you're going down. Fight!
What was that? Okay, all you just gotta do is believe.
It's the main event! Batman versus the most horrible, the most violent, and if I might add, downright ugly members of Batman's Death Row.
No, I thought that wouldn't knock out the fuck. You know, we're making progress. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
It's the big fight! Who will win? The heart killers? The merciless murderers? Let's see.
I pressed X and square. Who'd have guessed I could get that a game like Arkham Asylum?
Good evening, Arkham Asylum. Tonight, we will all watch Batman on the pulverize.
Don't know what the fuck happened there. Takes 15 bat flaps.
Ladies and murderers, welcome to the big fight. Batman, you're going down. Fight!
No! Right when I finally have all the tactics down, I always mispress a button here and
It's the
freaking
big
not
fight.
proc
Who
there.
will win? The heart killers?
Figures.
The merciless murderers?
That was fucking slow-mo. Oh my days.
It's the big fight. Who will win? The heart killers? The merciless murderers? You hit like an old man.
I'm slowly losing my patience, my sanity.
Good evening, Arkham Asylum. Tonight, we will all watch Batman.
Fuck this game.
Good evening, Arkham Asylum. Tonight, we will all watch Batman.
That's my fault. I'm charging my phone. Two commentators. Give me a second while I log into my own
It's
screen.
the big fight. Who will win? The heart killers? The merciless murderers?
That was so dumb. GG, so what's the plan, if there is one? I don't know yet, fam. We'll figure it out when Genesis gets here. Genesis might join the stream
It's the
soon.
big
Like,
fight. Who will win?
he said we should,
The
like,
heart killers?
podcast with him.
The merciless
Like, he won't
murderers?
play with me, he's just gonna be there. That's not how I meant to attack. Oh my freak days. Game.
It's the main event! Batman versus the most horrible, the most violent, and if I might add, downright ugly members of Black Ink Death Row. Hit him again! You want?
Again with the slow-mo.
It's the big fight! Who will win? The heart killers? The merciless murderers?
You just keep that was 0% my fault. How is that my fault at all? I was in the middle of jumping to another guy, and then he hit me. Hola. Hola.
We are live at the big
Nice to
Arkham
see
fight.
our diverse
Have you got what it takes?
fan base. Yeah, eat little brother Jacob roast meat. Little brother just standing on his own 2 feet. Hurrah, yeah. About that garbage that you call maybe famous once. It's about to happen to us. Yeah, you understand it. Who helps you with all your lines? Don't forget, boy, you are my shadow on time. I'm probably not gonna get it.
Note to self. Need to order
Why
more
is it
henchmen.
6,500? What did I miss?
Good ones this time.
Oh, that was a bad idea. That's what I meant. If I hit him with the remote control battering. Oh, that also worked. That's dope. This is an amount of points I could get on my first round if I did it flawlessly.
Come on, boys. He's just one man. One man dressed like a lunatic and ugly.
No, I'm not even gonna bother. First round has to be 20,000. Second round has to be like at least 8,000, and that's being generous, because usually it'd at least be like 10,000. So you could have your first batarang, your first
We
medal.
are live at the big Arkham fight. Batman, have you got
I
what
don't
it
know
takes?
what I did not do. I was quite sure I did everything. Did I not stun or something? Fuck. What is up? I'm guessing you're trying to say Mr. Gay. I still.
Ladies and murderers.
What is it with you and
Welcome to the
song
big
lyrics, bro? What are you, some sort of angsty,
You're
edgy?
going down. Fight. It's the main event. Batman versus the most horrible, the most violent, and if I might add, downright the Black King.
That's not who I meant to hit. Yes. Finally got the right person. Fuck, I'm shooting for a triangle.
Ladies and murderers, welcome to the big fight. Batman, you're going down. Fight!
No!
It's the main event! Batman versus the most horrible, the most violent, and if I might add, the Black King Death. This'll hurt.
I can't! Ah!
It's the big fight! Who will win? The Hard Killers? The Merciless Murderers? Get him on!
Fucking hell!
It's the main event! Batman versus the most horrible, the most violent, and if I might add, members of Black King Death.
There we go.
Hey, Bats, go easy on
What the why?
for me.
What am I
What
missing?
do I care? Do your worst!
Was there a basic takedown I didn't do? Bat claw, batarang. Ground takedown, basic takedown. Dodge, stun. Counter. Honestly, at this point, I'm just gonna roll around and wait for him to do his thing. So I can rodeo strike him. Come on, rodeo strike. There's only two people there. Turn around, damn it.
Come on, boys, he's just one man. One man dressed like a lunatic and ugly. Go get him!
Fuck! How does somebody do this?
Good evening, Arkham Asylum.
Spectacular performance in the next 3 rounds. If you get less than... The thing to note here is that the point requirement is really high, and you'll have 2 rounds in which you'll have to fight against tightened up enemies. That's why it's very important to score as high as you can in round 1. If you get less than 10,000 points, it might be wise just to start over and save yourself some time, barring a spectacular performance in the next 3 rounds.
How did he get... Did he even get the 20,000 on the first round? No, he didn't. Yes, he did.
Round 2 is basically the same as round 4 from the previous Rumble in the Jungle Challenge. Always keep an eye on the big guy and wait for him to let out his roar that indicates that he's charging. Throw a batarang in his eye so he crashes into the wall, and then fight your way over to him and wail away until he's stunned. Try to get on his back with as high of a combo counter as...
Okay.
Asylum. Tonight, we will all watch Batman. This'll hurt.
Well, that wasn't bad.
Hey, that's... Go easy
What?
on him.
Variation bonus 2,000?
Oh, hell,
What did I not do? I did batarang, I didn't do a stun. I'm sure I did a counter.
Good evening, Arkham Asylum. Tonight, we will all watch Batman.
Everyone who's commenting, I can't see it right now. I'm currently on a guide.
This'll hurt. It's a big fight. Who will win?
I fucking hate this game. Tennis Reaper Games. Sup, everyone. Sup, Tennis Reaper Games. Sorry for not answering you earlier. You're probably not even watching anymore. That's fine. Lord.
It's the main event! Batman versus the most horrible, the most violent, and if I might add, downright acting death room!
I'm sure I did everything, right? Cape stun, dodge, counter, basic takedown.
Come on, boys, he's just one man!
Yeah.
One man dressed like a lunatic and armed with a teeth. Go get him!
There we go.
This'll hurt.
There we go. There we go.
This is gonna stop him.
Is it now? No, so close. Holy snap, can I get 40 left? Yes! I think I might be able to get it this round. If I'm literally not fucking retarded, I can get the two dead ends this round.
Need to order more henchmen. Good ones this time. You want some of this?
Ow. So hard to know who's who in this freaking level. my days. Finally, okay. I got this. Yes! Already? Okay, all I need to do now is survive. Again, as per usual. I try hard at the first level. I don't care how long. Finally! Predator gold! I mean, combat challenge gold. GG easy indeed, my friend. Although not so easy as I would have hoped.
Oh, that's... I really am gonna have to hunt you down
Ding,
and kill you
where's
one
the
of
trophy?
these
Give me the
days.
trophy. Free flow gold! Let's go. Perfect night. Let's see what that is. I'm guessing it's... Oh, 100% complete. Now I'm gonna do what you don't want to do, so you don't have to watch this. Shoot, I pressed the wrong button. I'm gonna read through all the bios. Is it boring? Yeah. Do I want to do it? Yeah. Also, I'm trying to burn time. Kinda. Because I don't want to start the campaign and have to leave 10 seconds later. Although, I guess I have 30 minutes right now. No. Gay. No. Faggot. Sot. I don't know what sot means, but... You do you, friend. Oh, there. I didn't even have to go into the gameplay. Okay. Whew. Batman! His parents were gunned down in front of him. Young Bruce Wayne resolved to rid Gotham City of the criminal element that took their lives. He trained extensively to achieve mental and physical perfection, in addition to mastering martial arts, detective techniques, and criminal psychology. Dressing as a bat to prey on criminals as fierce Batman fights crime with the aid of special gadget vehicles operating outside of a secret Batcave below Wayne Manor. Bruce Wayne, CEO, philanthropist. Corporation Gotham City, eyes blue, hair black, height 6'2". That's not that tall. Some of my friends are taller than him, jeez. Detective Comics. Bruce Wayne, blah blah blah. Bruce Wayne had all those blah blah blah. Thomas and Martha after they found where I see. I honestly just pause it so you can see it. I'll read it myself. Same thing as last time. Save Martha. Thomas Wayne was a gifted surgeon and heir to the Wayne fortune, dedicated to philanthropy as much as medicine. He and his wife Martha were well known and respected in Gotham. Martha Wayne shared her husband Thomas's charitable nature, and she was dedicated to her son Bruce's upbringing. She was well regarded in Gotham City social workers and helped host lavish charity balls at Wayne Manor. Their tragic murder at the hands of a desperate burglar, Joe Chill, in Gotham's crime alley shook the city to its core and led to years of urban blight. It also inspired their son Bruce to eventually become the Batman. Blue brown, black brown. 6158. Insanely homicidal supervillain, the Joker's white skin, green hair, and blood-red lips belly the chaotic nature underlying his cartoonish appearance. Self-styled clown prince of crime has no superpowers beyond capacity for incredible violence and a skill at creating deadly mayhem. Frequently concocts elaborate schemes and entrap his arch nemesis, Batman, real name unknown. Or, in their Romero version? No, the Nicholson version. His name's Jack Napier. First appearance, Batman 1. 6 feet, hair green, eyes green. Professional criminal. Oracle, otherwise known as Barbara Gordon. Daughter of Gotham City's police commissioner James W. Gordon, Barbara Gordon was forbidden by her overprotective father from joining the GCPD. Instead, she took on the identity of Batgirl and was a crime-fighting partner of Batman for years. That all ended when the Joker shot her through the spine, paralyzed from the waist down and confined to a wheelchair. Barbara adopted the new identity of Oracle and now aids the Dark Knight with her computer expertise, providing Batman with a constant stream of information in the field to aid his battle against crime. Information broker, what the hell? Blue, red, 511. Oh, it was in a while until she showed up. Detective Comics 359. Oh, I need to go through attributes. Eidetic memory, almost total recall of everything she sees and reads. Extensive headquarters in Gotham City Clock Tower filled with information archives, high-level hacking, computer skills. Let me go back to Bruce Wayne. Little peek. Are these the same thing? Yeah. Highly gifted, well-trained surgeon, heir to the Wayne family fortune, dedicated to philanthropist, mother to Bruce Wayne, wife to Thomas Wayne. Honestly, I'll just skip the ones that... Unrepentant mom said made out beat with that process of like that, surprising sorry and combat. So that's not unconflicting for say that he was a failed comedian, a petty thief, and a broken family man. Employs various deadly weapons, often based on party gag items. Frequently uses the toxin that stretches from space neutral and causes death. Alfred. Skilled actor. I'm not gonna read his. I'm gonna read the ones I find interesting though. Gordon Sharp, super he's gonna Quincy Sharp. Can you work? You can pause it when it happens if you want to read through it. Hearing cash. Great physical strength, excellent reflexes. One of the most experienced guys at Arkham, lasting enmity with Killer Croc. Frank has been working at Arkham for 8 years. He has twice been spent for doing on the job and regularly holds poor ratings in the guardrooms. He deserves to be talked about at Arkham. He feels organized that he is considered trustworthy and generally disliked. Arkham believed that he's the best guard in Arkham Asylum. His sarcasm to cover up insecurities and failures. Violent tempers and many injuries of patients. Penelope Young. Penny Young slows down regrets doing its advanced for she was built up for green cold calculated wound. Focused on the other part of the was hired at Arkham Asylum, finally restored sanity the more deranged. Blah blah blah. First appearance in this game. Top honors are good. Ambition. Mr. Zaz grew in the life of ease, but nonetheless becomes fearful and discriminates for everybody. Count is the only thing that matters. He expects in arranging the course of expecting the life of he's a special thought for the Batman. He has a scar on top of his forehead that I didn't notice. I was just checking. It's better than no pattern filming and the track. Compulsive need to kill others. creates scaling his body to grotesque proportions, certainly Jones raised by an alcoholic on and bullied to let spirit. With birds like carnival figure and them killer croc, but his moustache break grew as did his bestial nature, pushing him to live ground. His physical condition, mental state theory, how become more peaceful, increasing detached from humanity. Waylon Jones, alligator wrestler, gangster, murderer. 11 feet. That's good. Expert wrestler. Really fast. Riddler. Oh, okay. ASMR? Yeah. With an obsessive, compulsive need for attention, Edward Nygma is determined to be the most outlandish of Gotham City's criminals, concocting elaborate series of clues and riddles around his crimes. Batman has proven a worthy opponent, capable of deducing the Riddler's plans, but Nygma is dedicated to creating a mystery the Dark Knight will not be able to solve in time. Yeah, that's the only paragraph I'm reading in ASMR, sorry. Eddie Nashton, aka Edward Nygma. Personal criminal, blah blah blah. Genius intellect, blah blah blah. THICC. Transparent gone wrong with the plant human hybrid, chlorophyll flowing through her veins, instead of blood she developed a toxic touch and firm to a talent for rejection. Has been more human side and more unique brand Pamela Lillian Isley. Batman 181. Being able to encourage and direct the growth of all patent life behind you, makes it understand for. Because it's actually extra control. Skills that can make touch deadly pathological drugs to rid the world of humanity and make it safe for plant life. It's actually pretty good ASMR. Fine. Here. I'll read this one in ASMR. Where is Sega? I don't know, man. An Arkham Asylum psychiatrist assigned to treat the Joker, Dr. Harleen Quinzel, instead became obsessively fixated on her patient, believing herself to be in love with him. She helped him escape confinement and took on her own criminal identity as Harley Quinn. Quinn is a violent and unpredictable villain whose only motivation beyond general mayhem is achieving the Joker's approval. Because of his cruel and mercurial nature, this in some ways makes her just another of his victims, albeit a very dangerous one. Dr. Arlene Quinzel, blah 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 blah, surprising strength and stamina, spiritual methods, orders for human life, like the Joker, skips blah blah blah. An orphan who learned to survive on Gotham City streets, Selena Kyle took to thievery to survive, but determined to do it in style. She learned martial arts and trained extensively to perfect her skills at cat burglary. Her criminal activities are often tempered by her reluctant altruism, making her an inconstant villain and occasional hero. She regularly eludes capture by the Dark Knight and maintains a complicated adversarial relationship with Batman, then frequently turns flirtatious and occasionally legitimately romantic. Cool. This looks so silly. Victor. No, I'm gonna read them in my best accent that I can of them. Episode 11 ASMR edition, please. Victor. I'm gonna do it in my Arnold Schwarzenegger accent. Victor Freeze was a brilliant cryogenicist whose beloved wife Nora was stricken with a fatal degenerative disease. He placed her in a suspended animation while obsessively searching for a way to cure her, but the corporation that funded his research and Nora's life pulled the plug, triggering an accident that transformed Freeze's body into a cold-blooded form that must always... I can't do this. That must always be kept below zero at... I can't do Arnold Schwarzenegger. That must always be kept below zero at normal room. I don't know why, but whenever I try to do accents, it automatically goes to Bear Grylls. Or, like, Gordon Ramsay. Like, British accents that always, like, Steve Irwin. Wielding a number of freezing weapons, he wears protective armor in his quest to somehow bring back his lovely wife and adventure fate. We should partially go to Batman. Blah, 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 blah. How did you get Arnold Schwarzenegger? Whoa. You know what? I'm gonna do this. The Penguin, one of Batman's oldest foes, is an eccentric criminal mastermind, known as much for his love for ornithology and trick umbrellas as for his shady business dealings. Gotham's popular Iceberg Lounge serves as Cobblepot's front for a number of illegal financial activities that fund much of the city's underworld. Despite his short stature, the Penguin is a wily foe whose umbrellas conceal a variety of deadly weapons and gadgets. He's 5'2". That's like as tall as me. Oswald Chesterfield Cobblepot. Why is everyone an expert hand-to-hand combatant, honestly? I just realized how silly a fucking villain's name as Penguin is. Eat my dog, you Jew. That is... I never said the N-word. What are you talking about? I said Arnold Schwarzenegger. That doesn't count. I can't do a bit. Oh, actually, I can do. Imprisoned from birth to serve his dead father's sentence, Bane was raised inside the horrific environs of a Santa Prisca prison. His only friend in the hellhole was a teddy bear he named Osito. Finding solace in smuggled books and meditation, he developed incredible powers of concentration. When he was subjected to military experiments in using a steroid codenamed Venom, his iron-forged will helped him survive when other subjects had died. And he managed to escape, determined to prove his worth. He sought out Batman and broke the Dark Knight's spine. But Batman recovered and managed to best Bane, cutting off the precious venom supply that transforms Bane into a superhuman. See, I got Tom Hardy there, too, huh? I already did my challenges. I did all of them. Urban Prison, I'm gonna Arkham Knight. I will get the game. I'll give it to you after I finish Arkham City. After I 100% Arkham City. Not even after Arkham Knight. Facts unknown. Profession criminal. Best opportunity Arkham City. Brown went on Venom. Green. Hair brown. 5'6". Went on Venom. 6'8". Weight 140 pounds. I'm gonna do his accent as a patient interview. Which, it kind of sounds like Littlefinger from Game of Thrones. Taunted and bullied as a youth, Jonathan Crane vowed to overcome his fears through the study of psychology and biochemistry. Kicked out of his university for experimenting on human subjects, Crane then adopted the identity of the Scarecrow and armed himself with a specialized fear-inducing gas that makes a person's deepest phobias become frighteningly real. His ongoing criminal reign of terror makes him one of Batman's most psychologically dangerous foes. Blah, blah, blah. Boring. Master Cycle, blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. I can't do a Two-Face accent. How would you do a Two-Face accent? District Attorney Harvey Dent was one of Batman's strongest allies in Gotham City, until a criminal threw acid in Dent's face, hideously scarring him. The wounds fractured his psyche, and he was reborn as a schizoid criminal mastermind, obsessed with duality. His former good-luck charm, a two-headed trick-silver dollar, was damaged on one side in the attack, and Dent has seized on it as a reflection of his half-scarred visage. He flips it to decide the fates of his victims. Despite Batman's efforts to reform his former ally, Dent's consumed by his fixation on chance, and his crimes are designed to prove out his diametric philosophy. He's currently really skilled weapon of choice. First, I feel like twin .45 automatics. It should be both like different weapons. I will Free, oh, that's free. That spells free credit report.com, baby. No Java accent, please. Just give me the game AC Odyssey, please. Nope. I already told you, Enrico, I'll give you the game once I 100% return to Arkham. Jack Ryder is an investigative reporter turned controversial talk show host, well known for his aggressive manner and his determination to get to the truth. But his viewers don't realize that he's also the Creeper, a garishly colored vigilante who Ryder can with effort turn into it at will. Although at that point, the Creeper's maniac personality takes over. The Creeper's usually at the side of good and just barely on the side of sanity. Determined reporter. Will it show us who Creeper is? No. Gotham Second Penitentiary once had a gallows tree from which 313 criminals with death sentence are hanged. The wood from that tree was whittled by an inmate into the puppet Scarface, and that inmate was murdered by Arnold Wesker, the man who soon fell under Scarface's influence. While most believe that Scarface is simply a tool through which Wesker, as a criminal mastermind, the ventriloquist, acts out a dark side of his personality. Wesker believes himself that Scarface is possessed by the souls who died beneath the gallows tree, and the puppet actually motivates him to commit the duo's many crimes. Scarface black, 2 feet 6. Puppet animated with the verisimilitude by the ventriloquist. Frequently wields undersized but lethal weaponry. When teamed with the village heroes, accident will turn mob boss with a sword battery guard. Oh, I should have done a mob boss accent. You want? Okay, do you want me to read that again in a mob boss accent? Yes or no? Where's your platinum? If you want me to read that again in a mob boss accent, I'll do it. But first, Prometheus. Dark reflection of Batman. Prometheus was raised by criminals who were gunned down by policemen right in front of him. Dedicating his life to destroying the law, Prometheus traveled the world and trained in his murder. Clad in an armored suit that maximizes his natural skills, a master assassin whose physical and mental abilities rival Batman's own. Real name unknown. Pathological need to kill officers. Trained to peak physical and mental levels. Arsenal weapons and deadly gadgets. Ariel, please go commit suicide. No, you don't want me to do it in a... Okay. Okay, I need to do a really bombastic accent this one. A deranged gang leader, Maxi Zeus, came to believe himself an avatar of the Olympian god Zeus, creating a cult of gang members to do his bidding. Zeus became a power player in the Gotham City underworld. His criminal activities are perpetrated by his army of followers, and he believes overseen by the Greek gods themselves. I feel like I should have got hit by lightning and that would have messed up his mind. Blah, 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 blah. Hush. I don't know what hush sounds like. I said, where's your platinum? I have mine and you should have yours. Tommy Elliot and Bruce Wayne were childhood friends, and unknown to Bruce, dark reflections of each other. Childhood sociopath, Elliot tried to kill his parents so he could inherit their fortune. When his plan failed partly due to surgical skills of Thomas Wayne, Bruce's father, Elliot, blamed Bruce. An incredibly skilled surgeon and adult, Elliot planned an elaborate revenge scheme on the Batman. He disguised himself as the villain Hush, his face covered in bandages, but he was in the end defeated and unmasked by the Dark Knight. Hush still plots to revenge against Batman, generating complicated schemes with surgical precision. Tommy Elliot. Why is he never like one of the big boys? A crooked, I don't know if that's how he talks like, but I'm just gonna do it like him. A crooked financier who stole millions of dollars. Warren White thought he'd scored a legal victory when his insanity plea went through. But when he got to Arkham Asylum, he realized his mistake. Driven insane by other inmates, he was also disfigured by an encounter with Mr. Freeze that left him without hair, a nose, ears, or lips. Pretty sure that would kill a person, but okay. Calling himself the Great White Shark, he filed his teeth into fangs. That would break your teeth, by the way. You cannot file your teeth into fangs. If you try that, like, it would make it so much worse. To more perfectly resemble his new namesake, putting his financial skills to use, he has become a major player in Gotham's underground crime scene, running a number of rackets from his cell in Arkham. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Hey, what have I said? Ra's al Ghul. Where's my platinum? Why are you at 95%? I'm gonna redo the game in hard mode. The two achievements I haven't gotten are finish Biggest Bang, finish the game on hard mode, and defeat all the party pooper. Defeat all the inmates at your party. Please stop using that language here. I will accept normal swears, but none of that. Oh, I want to try to do it in a Liam Neeson accent, but little is known of the early years of the nearly immortal Ra's al Ghul, whose name means the demon's head. But it is known that he has lived for many centuries due to the Lazarus Pits, mystical and alchemical brews that restore his youth. A brilliant master of strategy and organization, Ra's al Ghul's goal is to save the Earth from ecological devastation by destroying most of its population. He recognizes Batman as both a worthy foe and a possible ally, except that Batman cannot accept his dystopic worldview. Batman also shares a love-hate relationship with his Raz's daughter, the beautiful Talia al Ghul. I'm not calling him Ra's al Ghul, screw you. International terrorist. I call him both at times. Oops. You know what? Since I didn't get to do the Joker one, I'm gonna do the Mad Hatter with my Joker accent. Obsessed from a young age with Lewis Carroll's book Alice's Adventures in Wonderland, Jervis Tetch, an expert hypnotist, embraced the delusion that he was the incarnation of a character in the story The Mad Hatter. Using his skills for mesmerism, the Mad Hatter has committed many crimes, often themed around the book that inspired him, and his love of hats and headgear, going so far as to implant his hats with mind control chips to amplify his hypnosis skills. Above all other headwear, however, he covets Batman's distinctive cowl and will stop at nothing to acquire it. He's 4 feet 11? Geez, that's shorter than Penguin. Oh wow, that was quick. I thought there'd be a lot more. Oh, I get to do my mob box accent on this one. Deleted by Google moderator team. Thank you, Google moderator team. You were real G. Anyways. Arnold Wesker was a timid orphan whose deep repression erupted in a barroom brawl, resulting in him being sent to Blackgate Prison. There he encountered the puppet Scarface and promptly murdered the man who... What is it with me and British accents? The man who'd carved the puppet. The two are now inseparable. Scarface reconciliates criminal activities. Will most believe that Whisker is simply acting out a second personality. The puppet Whisker sees himself like a knife. Vanny, why'd you gotta do this to me? I'd tell you, but then I'd have to shoot you. I don't know. Ching chong bing bong. Drury Walker was a minor criminal who adapted the identity of Cameron Van Cleer, a master criminal who in turn masqueraded as the costume supervillain Killer Moth. He's a hired gun for Gotham's gangster, but his ingenious weaponry, including his cocoon gun, does not protect him from under defeat at the hands of the Batman. Initially an actor in horror films, Carlo, I already read this. You can read it if you want, you can pause it. First getting his famous... Trained to physical perception. Okay, perfection. Okay, so he's like as powerful as Batman. I have no idea who this is. Otis Flanagan. Apparently he can. What the heck? He really works communicate with end command or rats. Overvalues rodent life, especially in comparison to human life. So like poison ivy, but with rats. No, beast baldman named Humpty Dumpty for his like form Humphrey Dumpler. Yeah, I'm gonna stop reading that just because of that. Human tall, heavy, and strong. Wait, how much does he weigh? Oh, that's pretty heavy. Who is this? Black Mask? Yep. Following the suspicious death of his multi-millionaire parents in a fire. What is it with Batman and dead millionaire parents? Roman scientists inherited their fortune and then went on to bankrupt their company. Saved by a buyout by Bruce Wayne, scientists came to resent and hate Wayne, fixated on the concept of masks. Scientists carved one from his father's black coffin, sought revenge. His instrumental dark had to be burnt into his skin, remaking him as a black mask. Scientists is now a feared gang leader and one of the most powerful mob bosses in Gotham. It's burning hatred for the island. I don't think something like wood would graft onto your skin. I mean, it could, but it wouldn't be very effective. Pyromaniac Garfield Linz began as a petty criminal with some major crimes, arson, torching huge parts of Gotham in the process. But his fire soon raged out of control, leaving him horribly scarred by one of his own blazes. His body is almost fully covered with burns, and he now wears a full body film. And that pursuing glass blockade. Cousins with an uncanny resemblance to each other, Deaver and Dumfries Tweed. Deaver and Dumfries Tweed. Come on, okay, so Marvel has this thing where Peter Parker, Richard Reed, Susan Storm, no, not Tony Stark. What is that? But like most of the heroes, Fin Fang Foom, have a thing for having the same first letter. But I see Batman villains have a habit of having their name be their thingy. Tweed, Deaver, Dumfrey, Tweedledee, Tweedledum, Tweedy, Tweeddum. Both shared criminal leanings and fiction in Lewis Carroll's Alice in Wonderland. Teaming up, they've... What is it with people and a fixation on Alice in Wonderland? Teaming up, they've wanted to have a Tweedledum and Tweedledee from that book, planning often outrageous, absurd schemes to trap the Batman. Calendar Man is like the weirdest character ever. Fixed on the calendar, Julian Day became a villain whose time and tide is thematically trained holidays of the year, often leaving clues by which he could be caught. He shows up for a day off, or unclouded by the knowledge that any holiday of note is likely to be shadowed by Calendar Man's presence. Professional criminal, 6'3", he's pretty tall, obsessed with quirks of the calendar. Carefully plans and themes crimes around holidays. Amadeus Arkham. I know what his story is. Remember the kind of father in Chapman, the stories we've blah 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 blah. So that's all for that. Let's check out all our character trophies. Well, what about the taser stick boys? No taser stick boys. That's kind of boring. Bane had a very short appearance. He appeared for like 2 seconds and disappeared. Scarecrow. Victor Zaz. How does he make the scars on the back of his body? How do you do that? Joker. Aaron Cash. Quincy Sharp. Titan Power Joker. Harleen Quinzel. Commissioner Gordon. Poison Ivy. Woo! Woo! Would you look at that? Certainly took their time making this model, didn't they? Anyways. Frank Bowles. Henchman on Titan. Arkham inmates. I don't like the crazy ones. Scarface. Blackgate prisoners and back to the start. Sure, let's try it. I'm too lazy to do it. Let's try Joker challenge. Nah, also too lazy to do that. 100% challenges, 240 out of 240 riddles, 20 out of 20 upgrades, 55s. So, are you guys ready to start a new game? Here's the thing, though. Sure. I'm gonna be leaving at 5, though. I'm not gonna stop the stream. I'm gonna let the stream go. I'm gonna go eat and walk my dog right now so I can stay longer until 8. That's when I need to walk my dog again. Alright, be right back. I won't stop the stream. So I'll be right back. nervous, but on the surface he looks calm. We're back, boys. Start at max brightness. Hard. We'll skip everything. Skip. We get it, he's Batman. Oh, I can't skip this. Bowls.
Is Commissioner Gordon here?
Yes, sir. He's waiting for you down at patient handover. He got here just before you did.
Sharpie loves his cameras. Hey, Sharpie, you getting my good side? Ah, but heck, they're all good, aren't they?
I won't have to stay out the way this time.
Look at all this new security. How's a guy supposed to break out of here?
New patient in the intensive treatment lobby. All non-essential staff to vacate the area.
It's funny because I know now where
Always
we're all
nice
going.
to return to my sweet little hacienda.
Scan initializing.
You know what? I prefer the good old cavity search.
I don't know why, but I hate that jingle.
Multiple prohibited
Wait,
items.
yes I do. Why do you hate that jingle?
It's not the patient. It's
Ooh, would you sneak in with your bats? Come on, tell me. Batarangs, bat claws, ooh, bat smacks.
scan is green on Joker.
Open the gate. Get him out of there.
Cash.
I want weapons on him at all
Dun
times.
dun dun dun. Yeah, it's a very annoying jingle, isn't it?
There'll be time enough for
It
you
brings back the
later.
bad memories of 7-year-old me playing this game. Never be able to get past it. You get past intensive treatment.
Big talk. Is that a crocodile I hear?
I can see that though. Took me quite a while to get past intensive treatment.
Pencil me in for tomorrow at 4. We've got a lot of catching up to do.
The Pinocchio.
Hello, dear patient. This is Quincy Shaw, author of Arkham Asylum.
Ooh, it's my favorite show. I'm one idiot. You'll never escape.
What the fuck? So the game just crashed. The stream's probably gonna end soon.